Hey, I'm Hiro, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. So, in the last part, we told Sayori that we love her. So now we're a couple. And yeah, that's about all that. No, wait, we also made cupcakes with Natsuki and she almost kissed us. But yeah. Let's continue, I guess. Now there's the festival, I think. I wonder what happens if I say to her that she's my dearest friend instead of saying I love her. I should try that. Ugh. It's the day of the festival, and there's no music. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. Are we gonna cheat on Sayori? Are we? Is there a choice to do that? I want that choice. I wanna see what happens. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Why is there no music? Explain music. I can't understand. There's no music. Hiro, you're the first one here. Why is there no music? Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones that she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not really that simple for her. I only said it's because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Hiro. It's kind of awkward that there's no music. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Okay. I think the psychological horror part is beginning. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Hero? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have her to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. Shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Why my swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Well, it actually is. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. Excuse me? Sayori? Monica? What did you do? What? 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 What is this? Where's Sayori? What the hell? Why? Why? Why the fuck? Why the what? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. What? Sayori? What's happening? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. Oh my god! She's been erased from existence! I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. A school day is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. Why does Sayori not exist anymore? Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hero? Monica? Oh my goodness, I thought I didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Monica? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Deja vu. What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. What was that? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, hero. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. Really sweet hero, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. What? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica in an irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Huh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't make me Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, hero. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, we just missed one. She died and was erased from existence. Wait. Sayori said when she talked to Monica, she said Monica was right, maybe. And then in the poem it says, get out of my head before I listen to what she said. So, did Monica tell Sayori to kill herself? Monica, what the fuck? Are you the villain in this? So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. A small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. You're wrong! Sayori is the vice president! Damn it. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So I ran into Hiro in a classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to not let me know Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, make cupcakes. Sorry. Didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Hiro? I guess I have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Yeah, we used to be 5. You know, there was this girl with depression. She killed herself and was erased from existence. I don't know why. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Well, yes. We already read this, so I'm skipping. Yeah, about that. We're in it. Why? I just wanna... Where are my saves? My saves! Why? What? Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I'm I lose my train of thought. All three girls sat back at me with dejected eyes. But... Sorry, I thought... Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Hero. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. Oh yeah, we need 4 and you are 3 because Sayori doesn't exist anymore. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. Why am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Hero? Yeah. Could be fun, right? I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? See you tomorrow then, can't wait. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. You'll really be happy spending every day after school in our literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. Just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. A dream. I was wandering on an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay. So all my saves disappeared and Sayori doesn't exist anymore, so yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm kinda getting spooked out. And today is Halloween too. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly didn't. Sayori. Well, Feel free to leave a like, a comment, and if you're new here, subscribe. If you want to support me, there's a donation button in the description. There's a donation link actually, not a button. But anyway. I'll see you in the next part, I guess. Goodbye.